had a panic attack. Stop laughing. It was a big panic attack. Casey was...
It was a big shit.
No, I didn't feel right.
Hi guys.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome
Strictly
back.
PG.
Woohoo! Filming on an evening, my favourite time to film. Carl, you look serious with your headphones on.
He's just pulled a donut out as well.
Oh, we bought Carl some donuts.
Yeah, we did.
Right, we did. It was the royal we, but we did.
Well, what do you want me to do? Hold your hand when you walked into Greg's? Like,
I don't know, maybe put your hand in your pocket.
did you get Carl any lemo?
Oh no, I didn't get you any lemonade. I can't feed into that though. Diet lemonade, I'm still not over
I'll
it.
get it for you if that's what you want.
Lemo, stop trying to make lemo
Sorry,
happen.
I don't know why I keep saying
Lemo.
lemo. Who am I?
Cleo.
This is out of sync because we just had Pride,
Yeah.
but we need to speak about Pride because we just had it.
We need to speak about Pride.
Even though our last Pride episode was like 3 episodes ago.
I know.
And that came out a week before Pride. It's all jumbled up, basically. We're both filming again because I'm going away, Carl's going away, so...
Yeah, guys, if you saw me at Pride, no, you didn't.
No, you did not see us at Pride, okay?
No, you fucking didn't. Oh my God. Do you know what? We just said it. It was good until it wasn't.
It was good until 8:30 for me.
I can't even remember the time. That's how, oh God, I was so drunk.
I remember
So drunk.
Cascada. Was
Whoa.
you- the next day, I could have gone on the Sunday, and for the first time in 9-10 years, I couldn't make it. Couldn't do it.
No, I was absolutely in the horrors on Sunday.
G was being a massive shit all day by getting random strangers to come up to me and be like, "Are you Paige from Strictly PG?" And the first time I fell for it, I felt my face, Cheshire Cat. I was like, yeah, I did.
And honestly, it was a running theme the whole day. We were just, Paige kept trying to get me, and then we got even more and more drunk.
Yeah.
And it was just chaos. You nearly got me. There was a group of girls that came up. They were young
3
girls.
girls, yeah.
And I couldn't see Paige. Normally, Paige was lurking like in the background. Like I could tell what she'd done. I couldn't see her. You were hidden in a plant. She was hid behind a bush.
I was hid in a plant and my phone was just on top of the plant, but my storage was full and I looked like a lurk. I was just like,
What's a lurk?
a lurk, lurking.
Oh. She's a peeping Tom.
Yeah, I was a
You're the
peeping
pedo.
Tom.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, God's sake. But no, I must have had about, I'm not joking, 17 double gins.
No,
I'm
don't.
not bragging because I've been having night terrors since, and I genuinely think the toxic in my body is just still coming out of me. But
Do you know what it was? We got there slightly later than you. Got there and I literally off the bat necked 2 double vodka lemonades, and I'm doing ba-bum.
you were doing catch up.
I was on the catch up, but then it just hit me, and then we just got absolutely slaughtered.
Yeah, we did. I remember Cascada, and that's about it.
We have quite a cute video to Cascada,
Yeah.
which I'm annoyed about because I put on my story and tagged you, and you didn't repost it. Why?
I don't know why. I actually can't remember. I told you this. I literally watch things and don't do anything with it.
I literally put my bestie.
Oh my God, did you? Sorry.
Yes, and you didn't repost it.
Do it again and I'll repost it.
She's mugged you off now.
Mug me off.
Jesus Christ.
Carl's my new bestie. We'll go dance to Cascada, Carl, all right?
I do actually like Cascada.
Do you?
No, she was so good.
She was
though.
good. She was good.
Is she the one that every time we touch?
Because every time we touch, yeah.
I do
Big
actually
tune.
like that
Yeah,
song.
it was good. I wanted you to sing it then. It was good though. She was good. And obviously we were drunk, so it felt even better.
We lost you for a bit though. Yeah, because I had to go and get an emergency kebab.
Oh my God, I fell over.
No,
Were you
you
there? Do you remember?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, you did.
I tried to jump on my friend's back
No.
to get on his shoulders, and I just jumped on him, and he didn't even try to catch me from behind. Like, he didn't scoop me up. And I just slid off his back straight onto the floor.
whole-
In VIP.
The whole VIP was like,
Imagine how tragic that is.
no, I did walk away. I was embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That cut there, that's from it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everyone's
I've-
like, oh.
You know, when you get up and you just like, oh, it didn't hurt. Ha, ha, ha. It hurt.
I could tell you were embarrassed.
Of course I was embarrassed.
No, I could tell. I could
hell.
tell by your face that you were embarrassed.
All right, thank you.
It was embarrassing, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it was,
I'm
I get
joking.
it.
No, it was a bit.
But we did have, someone did actually come up to us, Carl.
No, they did.
Who is she, 91?
Yeah, shout out, who is she, 91?
We won't say her real name just in case.
No, but she was lovely.
Yeah, she was
I mean, I'm really sorry. I was so drunk. I have no idea what I said to you.
You were like, I'll get you a water bottle.
Oh,
And
did
you were
I?
like, and what I say I do, I'm going to get you a water bottle. I was just like, you were like, when I say stuff, I make it happen.
I'm gonna have to get her a water bottle, aren't I?
I've gone red for you, actually.
No, that's so embarrassing. Did I say that?
Yeah,
you creating a narrative?
No, honestly, you were just like, whatever. Because I've said to you, when you say you're going to do something, you do it. And that's what you were saying to her. You were like, don't worry, this is going to happen.
God, I'll get you a water bottle.
Yeah. We owe
Promise.
loads of people water bottles now.
God, I know. We actually do need to get 2 people water bottles.
Yeah.
I will do it. Just girl did it.
Yeah.
Just be busy.
I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl. No, I'm sorry if I was an horse. That's embarrassing, isn't it? I've got a whole section where I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
It's black. I will say.
I can't do it. The anxiety the next day is horrific.
Can we talk about? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah.
Because I was so anxious. It ruined my whole bank holiday.
Yeah.
And I needed to evaluate, is it worth it?
I had severe FOMO on the Sunday though. I
Yeah,
was
me
so
too.
ill. Didn't get out of, I got out of bed about 7:30 in the morning and just lay on the sofa and watched Real Housewives of Atlanta till 2:30.
Did you?
Yeah, didn't eat anything. I couldn't eat. I was just so anxious, but I was like, I need to get back up there.
Yeah.
I was like, there might be someone that knows me from the pod today. Didn't happen yesterday, but it might happen today. It's just the weather was terrible as well, man.
Oh, did you like my poncho?
Yeah, I did actually.
I
thought you
bought a
looked
rain
really good.
poncho with me because I'm always prepared.
Yeah.
I just knew loads of girls were going to gush at me. I don't know why I said that. Take that out. No, I don't know why I said that.
You regret saying that.
I
don't
regret
you?
saying that so bad. Don't. I feel embarrassed. I feel embarrassed. But I've got anxiety. I've got anxiety.
No, I've actually gone red for you.
I don't know why I said that. I try and make jokes how you make jokes, but I can't execute it the way you
can't-
execute
You've got to
it.
pull it off with a little bit of innocence. And
Yeah,
you
but-
just don't have it.
No, I'm just arrogant.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
God, I actually went red for you then.
Have you seen the clip she did about mugging me off with Katie, the psychic?
Did you see it?
What a bitch.
The way
Katie
you
loves
look
you,
at
though.
Katie.
We're actually having an affair. That wasn't funny either.
Sorry, everyone. G's not being funny today. I'll have to carry the fort as per. Fucking hell. Have you had a bad day? What's going on?
I haven't actually had a bad day.
Have you not?
No, it's been at work.
God.
I'm on my period. Thought I'd update you all.
Yeah.
Bleeding today.
Yeah.
No, that
Wow.
was muggy.
Which was muggy?
That video, I bonded you and Kate, you and your partner over that.
Yeah. I'm not joking. I must have watched it over 100 times. I've never seen Casey laugh that much in my life.
Is it that bad?
It's like I'm not watching you, I'm watching a character.
In my defence,
You were acting so like, I don't know how to say it. You were just so like,
huh?
you were
Go on, say it.
I don't know.
Come
you
on.
were just so, I don't know.
No. Try. Go on.
You looked like a real like lesbian.
Oh my God.
Sorry. You did.
I don't know what.
You
in my
really
defence, macho.
It was the way you had your arms and just like,
I always sit like this.
like I would say something to Katie. So I went, oh, this is cool. Yeah. And you'd go, this is cool.
I'm like Donkey out of Shrek, aren't I? I actually am. Like, I'm just a nose.
No, it was so funny.
I
I'm
can't.
so glad we've got that video up, yeah.
In my defence, I genuinely was in awe of her in a platonic way because I'd come in thinking, oh, this is going to be a farce, and then after like 5 minutes, I realised how like cool she was.
Yeah, obsessed with her.
I wouldn't go say obsessed.
It looked like you were.
Well,
It looked like you'd fallen
yeah, it does
in
when
love.
you edit it with romantic music and put stars around my fucking head. Then it does.
Yeah, but without the music and the stars, you still look like you're in love.
For God's sake.
You did stare at her long.
You did, yeah.
Don't you fucking feed into it.
Don't swear at Carl.
Sorry, Carl.
I don't know what's going on now.
I'm not talking now.
Guys,
I've got
we're-
anxiety.
Yeah, we've got anxiety, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you suffer from that,
I'm in a mood of you now. I'm actually in a mood.
Episode.
I'm actually in a mood of you.
My lips are sticking together. What's going on? Mary Earps.
Oh, I'm actually really sad.
No, am they? Why is she quitting football?
Well, so she's put a post up. This would be a couple of weeks after it's happened now, but she's put a post up saying she's completely retiring from international football.
International.
Yeah, so like she's still going to play for her club, which is PSG at the moment, but she's not going to play for England anymore.
What? Why?
Did you not know? So she's decided. She's put a beautiful statement on. Actually, it's well written. It's really good.
I looked at the carousel, but I didn't read the words.
So base, of course you didn't. I sometimes feel like I'm Chat GPT for you.
Yeah.
Like I just summarise things for you. Basically, she's put a statement on that says that it's a really hard decision for her. She hasn't really gone into why, and I don't think anybody should really ask her. That's her decision to if she does or doesn't want to disclose it. But she said that she is retiring from international football and just going to be focusing her efforts now on club football and supporting her fellow England teammates.
Really?
I know, which I just feel like it's never going to be the same.
I don't think it will be.
Don't get me wrong, we've got some fantastic goalkeepers in that squad.
Yeah, we have. I just love Mary Earps as a person.
Her aura, her personality,
Yeah,
her arrogance.
Yeah.
Like the energy she brings to interviews, to the team. I mean, I'm talking as if I know her. I don't.
I know.
Fucking hell. Here she is. But I just really am really gutted.
No, I'm good. So
Obviously.
she was my hall pass, so.
Was she your
Yeah.
pass?
So maybe now she's got a little bit of spare time.
Oh.
You can
Mary
watch the pod,
Earps.
Mary?
Hit page up.
Sorry, I've got the ick at myself now. I'm going red. I've gone red 3 times in this episode.
At least it's only been twice for me.
Jesus Christ. But no, love her.
I'd love to see Mary Earps as
Oh my
a
God,
presenter.
imagine. Yes.
I feel like she'd crush that.
No, she would. She'd be amazing at that.
Right, are we going to talk about anxiety?
Yeah, let's talk about. Can you sing Anxiety by Doce?
How does it go again?
Anxiety.
Na 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 na. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, I think so.
That's all I know. Sorry.
on.
I don't know.
Oh, you're so
Anxiety.
annoying.
Is that how it goes?
uh,
Yeah, my anxiety. Is that-
You've always got your own spin on it.
I
but
don't, yeah.
I just wish you would sing more.
I'm singing in a couple of weeks. I'm singing at a baby shower. I will sing for you.
But properly.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was your, like, if you could pick any song for me to sing, what would you want me
Right
to sing?
now, Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody, because that's what we walked out to when I proposed to my partner.
Okay. You want me to sing that right now?
No, you don't have to.
Thank
I
you
don't
for
want to make it all awkward. But if you want to.
No.
because I'd be staring at you like you look at Katie. So.
Oh, okay. Clock strikes.
Do you remember we kissed on Saturday? Do you remember? I'm joking.
Did you see my face? No, because I can't remember half the night.
No, we didn't. Don't worry.
Imagine if we had.
I kissed Dan though. I think.
I
My best
love
friend.
him.
Yeah, he's cool.
Does he like me?
Yeah.
We were really mean to each other, but I feel like that was a love language.
That is his love language. He likes to
Kept
wipe
grabbing
people.
his- What's wrong with me?
You kept grabbing his. Careful, Cole. No, honestly.
All right, just because I didn't grab your vagina. Don't be
I
jealous.
don't want you to either.
Yeah, you do.
I really don't. I haven't been sleeping well, which is going to feed into the anxiety
Why?
chat. Because of Saturday, like,
Okay.
when I've had a crazy night out,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Great there.
I just don't sleep well, and I had the worst night terrors.
When I have like really bad anxiety, which I've had for the last couple of days, I just struggle to sleep. Like I will just turn and toss and turn, and then I'll think about every little thing that's ever happened to me in my 27 years on this planet, and I will just literally like dissect everything. I'm thinking, oh my God, that one time when I fell over down the steps when I was doing a performance, and oh my God, people saw my skirt that time. I'll just think about everything.
Is that what your anxiety is?
Yeah, I
Like,
overthink.
stuff that you've done in the past.
I'll like if I'm anxious about a situation or I've got anxiety in general, I'll be anxious about the situation, but then I'll spiral and I'll think about things I've said and like, oh my God, did I offend them or did they take that the wrong way? Or when that happened, what do people think? And I will just think of everything that's ever happened.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Mine's more like social anxiety.
What do you mean
But
by
Katie
that?
picked up on it like, are you an anxious person? I never used to think I was, but I actually really am an anxious person.
Do you know what? I mean, I don't see you as anxious, but I feel like we know each other so well.
Yeah.
That it's just very comfortable. But I can see what you mean a little bit because I know you do really care about what. I don't mean this in the I really don't mean this in a negative way. But I know you care so much about what people think.
Yeah.
That would cause anxiety for you.
It's more like I actually don't care what people think that much. So say if I posted a picture online, don't care how many likes it gets or
Okay.
don't care who sees it, whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't care if people commented on our podcast bad stuff.
Yeah.
I don't care about that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I just see them people as horrible people and unkind things that they're saying. For some reason, I'm more anxious when I'm in like social situations and I just get very socially anxious, especially in large groups, especially at Pride, when
Yeah.
there's like thousands of people there and huge crowds I'm really bad with. So if we went to a gig, like me and my partner went to Lizzo, I'm always like, right, where's my escape route? If I
Yeah.
need to get out of here, where am I going?
Yeah.
And if
Do you plan it as well? Do you think like, okay,
when
I
I'm
came
walking
through
in,
that
I
door.
plan it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the least busiest area?
Do you know what though? I can relate to that. I'm a little bit different. We're the opposite. Like to be fair, you're so right with that. You're so good at like not getting worried or anxious about the comments where I I'm the opposite. I really spiral, don't I?
Yeah.
We were messaging the other day about it, and I was just like, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah,
I had a bit of a
video
wobble.
of Jojo and Chris.
Yeah, I just had a bit of a wobble. Like, I don't know if it comes from trauma of the X Factor or if I've always been like that. And I think I've always been like that because, I mean, I'm going to touch on it in a minute. I've always really, really struggled with what people who I know think about me.
Okay.
Like, I say things, I sometimes feel like I put on this hard outer shell persona. And in some aspects of my life, I am like that. But I am quite sensitive. No, I'm very sensitive, actually.
Yeah.
About what people I care about think about me. It really bothers me. So, like, I worry when we had those couple of comments when the next day I woke up and I was like, I said to you, didn't I? I said, oh my God, I was being so silly. I'm so sorry. I was being so dramatic in that moment.
Because our roles reversed a little bit because I'm more of a stressor. I don't show you in my anxiety, but I think you'd know if I was.
Yeah.
But you are more likely to calm me down about a situation. But in that situation, I was trying to calm you down because you were just spiraling.
I was spiraling. You did really calm me down, actually.
Are you sure?
No, oh God, yeah. Like,
God, it took a fucking while.
I know, no, I did spiral. I did. For clarity, guys, basically we had a couple of comments on the Jojo Siwa TikTok video. And they were kind of just, when I looked the next day, it was just silliness, really.
Yeah, they're not bad comments.
They weren't bad comments, but I just had this moment of like an entire night. I didn't sleep that night, I'll be honest.
Did you not?
No, I was just, it comes for me in waves. It just hit me. I sat in the shower and cried that night.
Did you?
Yeah, I was so anxious. And I
About
literally,
the video?
about everything, because again, I do this thing where one thing sets me off and then I was thinking, oh my God, what if people click on my profile and then people look at my Instagram and they don't like it? Or what if they go on my videos of me singing and they think that I'm shit, or they think I'm a failure, or they think I'm fat, or what if they think I'm a gobshite, or what if they don't? I was just like, dum.
So, see, I knew none of this.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on because it was so out of the blue for you to be anxious. I was just like, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm very, very, very good at putting up a front. I'm fantastic at putting up a front. Even if I have got anxiety, like, it's got to be really bad for me to like spiral, or sometimes it's just like the final straw that breaks the camel's back, and then I'll have like a whole day where I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah.
like I'm so overwhelmed, I can't do it. But I'm very, very good at like shut up and put up.
Yeah.
I'm really good at it. And I don't know if that's because I've been in counselling for so long now and in therapy for so long. I've been having therapy like every other week for like,
yeah, you're pretty good with keeping up with therapy.
I need it though, again, because my anxiety is so crippling, or was crippling.
I just need to be told what I need to hear. So I said to my partner on Saturday when I was extremely anxious in the morning, like I wouldn't shut up. I was being annoying. I was being irritable to her. And I was just kept repeating myself. And she was like, there's only so many things I can try to say to you to try and calm you down. And I was like, right, just say to me, yes, there's a big crowd, but we're going to be safe. I'm with you. And if we need to leave, we can leave whenever you want. And as soon as she said that, she might not have meant it, but she knew I just needed to hear that.
She meant it.
I felt better. But her saying those words made me feel a lot calmer.
I didn't know you really suffered like with big crowds like that.
I just don't like big crowds, yeah, because I'm always like, something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because, you know, so often, like what's happened in Liverpool.
Oh my God, should we talk about that really quickly?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a little bit late by the time it gets out. But what happened in Liverpool the other day, man? Like 53-year-old man just drove into people.
What I just don't have the words. And it's like, yes, we're using the Liverpool as an example, but there's probably an instant every day in the world or something that happens like that.
Yeah,
Why?
exactly, yeah.
What?
Scary, man. And I wish they would stop playing the videos on the news.
I know, it's so overwhelming.
I don't like seeing stuff like that happen.
I didn't have as much anxiety before Pride, I think, as to what you did. But it does go through my mind.
You know, when you're at the front of a gig or something, or a festival, and you're at the bar, like you're literally at the front and people are just pushing you.
Yeah, I hate that.
I can't. Because wasn't that the one time years ago in Birmingham where all the railings, the fencing, all just came down because everyone was just being squashed?
What, a Pride?
Not a Pride, but it was like a thing in Birmingham. Can't remember what it's called. If anyone knows in the comments, shout it out. But
Right. I mean, I might...
Sorry, just cut you up. There was that gig and like 5 people died.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott. They just got
Travis Scott.
crushed.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like big crowds, because you can't control people. If something happened, everyone would run to safety and all those safety spots would be full. And that's what scares me.
It's that stampede. I mean, I don't know if I want to leave this in, but the Hillsborough disaster.
Yeah.
Like, still now, like, if anybody brings it up, I get complete chills in my body.
It's awful.
To think that, but I feel like anxiety can be triggered by everything. Like, and there's so much negativity in the world that it's so easy every day for just to feel overwhelmed.
Yeah. Well, it's just the Manchester.
The bombings.
The bombings.
So weird. I was watching TikToks on that the other day. I actually cannot comprehend being in that situation or knowing somebody in that situation. Would you say you suffer from anxiety regularly, like every day?
It used to be worse when I was like 25. Now it's better. Like, I know myself a lot more and I have to control it. It is a lot better. But my partner is so good with me. Like, she can handle me very well.
So do you feel that stops you feeling anxiety as much as maybe what you previously did?
Yeah. I never used to... I know I have social anxiety, but that's obviously when I know I'm going out. Mm-hmm. When I'm in my home, I'm absolutely fine. And I don't suffer with social anxiety.
It's because you're not being social though, baby.
Yeah, I know, but like, so it doesn't happen all the time because I'm not always out.
Does it happen every time you go out though? Like every time you go out to an event or a gig or a show or like where you know there's going to be crowds, do you suffer with social anxiety?
Yeah, the bigger the crowd, the bigger the anxiety. So I would really want to go to Glasgow. It's like a dream of mine. But I know it's also the worst thing for me because the lead up to it, the getting there, the queuing to get in, I hate queuing. I can't do it.
Is it like an impatient thing or it's anxious?
An impatient thing, and also I just need to get in there now and I need to get in there and find my spot where I feel safe. And in the queue, I'm not safe because I'm just waiting.
Anticipation.
Like cattle, yeah. But I'm very good at masking. In a social situation, you'd think I'm absolutely fine. And I act it very well.
Touch me on that.
Yeah.
I'm very good at masking too. I don't get it with crowds, I'll be honest. I don't. I just get it. I can't pinpoint when it starts. I just wanted to bring this up because I wrote it down on the board. I know I've always suffered with anxiety because... You're going to laugh about this.
I'm not laughing at you having anxiety, but I've just read it says, where did our anxiety start? And then it says in brackets, G, MSN.
It is funny now. It's funny now. At the time, though, like, if my mum ever came on the pod, she'd talk about it for hours.
Okay, sorry. I'm not going to laugh.
No, right. No, it is funny. You can laugh. It is funny.
It's just because it says MSN and I know MSN.
So I didn't realise at the time that it was anxiety, but looking back, I was riddled with it. When MSN came about, I was about year 7 at high school. My cousin, well, I say she's my cousin. She's going to love this shout out because she's an avid pod watcher. She's not my cousin, but you know when you've just known someone your entire life and you've said your cousins?
Yeah, the annoying people do that, yeah. We've all done it, but annoying people do that. You know my cousin, she's not my cousin, but we're like cousins.
My friend, cousin, whatever you want to call her, Kelly, she's going to love that shout out. She set me up on it, right? And I was all Billy Big Bollocks in front of her, like, this is amazing, blah, blah, blah. And I had a bunk bed at the time, and I went to bed and I literally was waking up crying, like thinking that people were going to get me through MSN, like people were going to like attack me or like invade my computer or like cyber attack me. Like honestly, I remember like going into my mum's room, you know, as a kid, like crying.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mum, like I was like sobbing, and my mum was like, Georgia, you're being so ridiculous, like stop. That happened every day for 3 weeks, to the point that my mum had to unplug the computer and put it away at night because I was that worried. Like I projectile vomited. My bunk bed was there and I had mirrored wardrobes right next to it, and I projectile vomited onto them because I'd cried that much and I got myself that anxious.
You thought people were going to come through the screen?
I thought people were going to bully me, and like they had all these things. I thought people were going to they were going to be pedos that were going to get me. I thought people were going to bully me.
There probably was pedos that were going to get you.
Yeah, probably. I know that now, but my mum was like, George, this is ridiculous. And then in the end, she had to deactivate my account for like a good month. The same happened when I got Facebook. So I got Facebook and the exact same thing happened. And then, I don't know if you did this or other people did this, but I did not have a successful sleepover until I was basically at BOA. So every time people would invite me for a sleepover, my mum would be like, Georgia, just say you're not going because I'm not picking you up. And I'd go, and it'd get to bedtime and I'd just lie and say I was ill, or I'd cry and say like I'm really upset. I think the one time put my fingers down my throat to make myself sick, to show them I've been sick so my mum could come get me because I had that much anxiety that I couldn't stay. How crazy is that?
I'm not going to laugh because that is so relatable.
Is that something you...
100%.
And but this went on and my mum just couldn't get her head around it. I remember like my mum would... I remember one time really vividly, my mum come up into the bunk bed with me, bless her, and she lay with me and like literally held me as my entire body like shook from me crying, and she was like, Georgia, you are the most confident girl I know. Why are you like this? Why is... And I even...
You don't know where it came from.
Don't know where it come from. it kind of stopped around like mid to late teens, like 15. But up until then, I got crippling anxiety. I have no idea why. I don't know. And then as I've got older, I still get massive amounts of anxiety around social media. Like, as you know, I have every notification off.
Yeah.
It overwhelms me, like massively overwhelms me.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. But ultimately, it's anxiety that we feel. It's like that constant worry and that tight in your chest and that like, I get really sweaty as well.
Yeah.
Like my palms will go really sweaty.
Mum's spaghetti.
Knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on his sweater already.
Well,
I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you what it feels like. And right now, sorry, still knife in my windpipe.
She could still going. Yeah.
Do you know I can do the rap god rap?
Go on.
Sumalama dubalama, you assuming I'm making what I gotta do to get it. Oh no, I fucked it up. Right.
Sorry, to
I'm gonna do it
me,
again.
I couldn't
You don't
hear
know
a
that?
word you were saying.
Sumalama, I actually can. Sumalama dubalama, you assuming I'm making what I gotta do to get it through to you. I'm super you're innovative and I hope they're. Oh no, I fucked it. I fucked it. I can't. I used to be able to do that.
It looks like you can do it, to be fair.
I don't
We'll
what.
cut it just before you fuck it up.
But you're not very good at being serious,
No,
are
I know,
we?
I know.
How do you deal with anxiety?
I don't. It just happens.
Facts.
I can't fucking get rid of
Facts.
it.
I
Literally
don't.
can't get rid of it.
Carl, do you get anxiety?
Yes, but I'm removing things out of my life to get rid of the anxiety.
Love that.
God, I'm good looking. I'm joking.
Do you know what? Someone did comment on your jawline. Did you see that
My
comment?
jawline.
They said you've got an amazing jawline. It was a comment on Instagram.
Oh my God, you should have showed me that. I've never said. No one's ever said that.
Yeah,
about
they
my
said
jawline.
you've got an amazing jawline.
Oh my God, never. Thank
It
you.
ain't fucking about mine, is it?
Yeah, well,
'Cause
think
I
you
ain't
could
got
be.
one.
You have.
I look like Christmas pudding. My head is
please.
so
Don't say
round.
that.
Please.
No, but I have I got called dinner plate at school and pufferfish because I got a round face. And the moon emoji. And my head's been cut in half at the back. Have you not seen, ever noticed that? Looks like someone's just like cut my circle in half.
Have you got a flat head?
Yeah.
Have you actually got a flat
Yeah,
head?
you've
though?
never seen it, noticed
No,
it.
don't make me laugh.
This looks like a normal head.
It's not, but it's just because I'm trying to picture it. That's made me laugh.
I have got a flat head at the back.
I haven't. Haven't I got a flat head then?
No.
Everyone's got a flat
No,
head.
mine doesn't round. It's just like
My friend Katie has a dent at the top of her head. Like, I'm not joking. You'll be like this, and then it will just go in.
nice.
Yeah. I know. I have
Nice.
to touch it all the time. She'll hate me for saying this in the pod, but I'm going to leave it in. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Katie.
Yeah. Sorry.
She dropped on her head as a kid or something.
I have no idea.
Right, come
what
on.
were we talking about? Sorry, I must have interrupted you.
We're talking about anxiety. I asked you how you deal with anxiety. I don't think you actually
yeah.
answered my question.
Yeah, no, I don't deal with it very well.
Yeah.
Do you get anxious about plans that you've got in the future? So, like, you know, when like, all the girls get together and they're just like, "Why? When's everyone free?" And we've got a set date. I'm like, this date is looming.
Yeah, oh
and
my
I've
God.
got to be mentally prepared for it. And then it gets to the day and I'm like, I don't want to go. Don't want to go. There's too many people. I won't be able to hear the conversations. I won't remember what people are saying. And I do this thing as well where I will sit there and think and I'll get anxious about something. I'll feel anxious about something. 2 seconds later, I forget what I'm anxious about. And then I'm anxious that I can't remember what I'm anxious about.
I'm not.
No, but
I'm not laughing.
I will literally just be like, oh shit, I can't remember what I'm anxious about, but I know I need to be anxious about something. And then my partner's like, well, clearly it's nothing too important. I'm like, no, it is. My memory's just so bad though, and I don't know what it is.
You know what though? It's so relatable. It's so relatable. Like, are we ever going to get over anxiety? Probably not. Do we have to just find ways to deal with it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody in their life experiences anxiety, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, no matter how confident or, you know, self-assured you are, you will suffer with anxiety. What's like, would you say, I think you've probably already answered this, but would you say social settings is your biggest trigger?
Social settings and new situations are definitely, yeah, and health. Health anxiety.
Even though I don't have health anxiety,
I'm riddled with health
but I won't
anxiety.
take pills because I'm anxious about taking pills.
No, I'm just so don't like what I'm putting in my. I know I vape. Like, I know that. That's my kind of thing that I do that I wish I didn't. But other than that, I'm pretty healthy in terms of what I eat.
You're very healthy.
I never used to be because I used to be a binge eater, and maybe we'll come across this in another episode. Not today.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, really bad. But we'll touch upon that in another episode because I feel like you've got a story. Sort of there or not. I don't, yeah?
Yeah.
Because we've never spoke about it, but
No.
we know
There's a reason I'm on
something
Mount
going on there.
Jaro.
Yeah.
because I struggle with my food.
Maybe we'll talk about disordered eating in another.
Anxiety plays into my food though. I'm going to quickly touch on it.
Yeah, same.
Like I used to be an avid nail biter as well, and that was when I stopped.
Same. I used to bite the skin on my nails.
Me too.
every
I've done it.
single day.
Can you see? Anxiety. Because I had anxiety. No.
No.
Because I had anxiety after Pride. I have no nail and I picked the skin.
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm fucking anxious. And I'll pick my eyebrow, pick the hairs out my eyebrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
which-
yeah. I used to pick my eyelashes out.
Something I'm currently dealing with. I'm not going to go into it too much because I'm actually struggling with it. But now that I've stopped biting my nails and now that I'm on Mounjaro, my anxiety has been so much worse because I can't binge eat.
Really?
Yeah.
So binge eating for you is a comfort thing when you're anxious?
Yeah.
Relatable. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with you.
I will just eat
Oh, I thought you were
anything.
fine.
No, my anxiety's got so much worse this year.
Really?
Like since January, my anxiety.
I thought you were feeling great.
I am like day to day, but my anxiety has been so much worse.
Yeah.
But it's because I can't. It's because I'm trying to better myself with my food and my body, and I'm just not having an outlet as much.
Yeah.
This is a huge help. You know.
This is because it's such a joyous thing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I look forward to it. I have purpose with it.
Yeah.
Although I do get anxious about the clips sometimes. But do you know what I've started to tell myself? My new attitude is if I am comfortable with what I've said and I'm happy with what I've said, I'm blocking everything else out.
Oh, you should.
Like if you don't agree with it, that's okay.
That's fine, but no one's going to agree with everyone.
No, I don't like everybody, so how can I expect everybody to like me?
Exactly.
And I'm learning to
Isn't
sit
it weird though
comfortable.
to think that someone doesn't like you?
There's plenty of people that don't like me.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a weird thing because you know you're a good person.
Yeah.
But it's weird to think that people don't like you.
And do you know what?
I can understand why people wouldn't like you.
Yeah, no, me too. No, me too. Me
No,
too.
I'm joking.
No, I can't. I'm not everybody's cup
I
of
mean,
tea.
yeah, your exes might not like it. That's different.
In everyone's story, you are the villain. In someone's
Yeah.
story, you
Oh.
are the villain. Not everyone's story.
He came for you then.
Sorry.
In everyone's story page, you're the villain.
In someone's story, you're always the villain.
Yeah.
That's not nice to think about. Have you ever had panic attacks?
Yeah. I've not had many, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I never want to experience them again.
I thought I was dying.
I thought I had asthma. It was that bad. I obviously don't have asthma. Have you?
I've had one, and then I felt a few coming on after that one, and it was awful. Oh my God, it was awful. But I was in a new place, and I was with people that I knew. I didn't know everyone. I thought I was dying.
Really?
Because I hadn't vaped in 2 weeks either, so I bought a vape to celebrate me not vaping.
Not like-
So I went to a house party, and I was like, I'm going to celebrate me not vaping with a vape.
What flavour vape was it? Sorry.
Rainbow. And I vaped and I felt fine. Carried on drinking. Came back out and I was just like,
It's just tickled me. Sorry.
came out, and I don't think it was the vape.
I've got the laughs.
Stop laughing. I'm trying to tell you about my panic attacks. No one's going to take this seriously. I'm talking about vaping during panic attacks.
Sorry, wait, I'm
Right.
sorry. No, we'll get to it. Sorry. I've got the giggles.
All right, it's fine.
So I just need to understand the thought process.
So, the vape bit. So I always give a vape in every week.
And then the buying of the vape to celebrate
So the
not
buying,
vaping.
so the buying of the vape was to celebrate that I could not vape, that I could do it.
So you didn't actually want to stop vaping. You just wanted to prove.
I just wanted to prove to myself that I could give up vaping, and I did. I gave it for 2 weeks, and it didn't bother me. All right, it was a bit hard.
But did you give it up? Because you went back to it.
Yeah, I gave it up for 2 weeks, and then went back to it.
So you didn't give it up.
Yeah, I gave it up for 2 weeks.
So you didn't give it up though, did you? I stopped drinking for 2 weeks, but I'm not an alcoholic.
So anyway, I'm outside this person's house, and I'm like, I'm gonna literally pass out, and I'm saying to my partner, I'm like, something's not right. And you know, when you feel like you're about to pass out, you kind of bend over, don't you? Just kind of grab some air.
Yeah.
And then my hearing just went, my vision went, and for some reason it was like my lungs shriveled up to the size of a pea, and I was like, can't breathe. She was like, stop shouting. I was like, I'm not shouting, because everything was so muffled and it was ringing. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I was like, call an ambulance. The sweat that all of a sudden came over my body, dripping. I had to go. She took me inside. I did the biggest shit I've ever done. While sweating.
So funny.
No, I don't know what happened. Don't laugh. I'm trying to tell you my panic attack story.
What did you say in that?
Why do you say it?
Because I don't know whether it's linked to panic attacks. No, I'm not saying I just needed a shit. I thought, no, I had a
Shit on my dog.
I had a panic attack. Stop laughing. It was a big panic attack.
It was a big shit.
No, I didn't feel right. It wasn't the shit. It was a panic
hell,
attack.
man, I'm hot.
No, 100%. I thought I was going to die, and I was like calling ambulance.
From the shit or the panic attack?
The panic attack. But then for some reason, my body, I went completely white, but the sweat was, I'm not joking, beads of sweat were just falling off me.
Sounds like a whitey. It sounds like you pulled
No,
a whitey.
it was a panic attack. And then I went to Amsterdam, like a month or so
No,
later.
that's a whitey.
I was just sitting there and I was like, guys, I don't feel good. I feel like one's coming on. I was like, can you just tell me we're safe? I was like, I feel fine.
He's not the person
He's
for that.
the worst person to have in an anxiety situation.
Yeah, love you, Dan, but I would not want him round when I'm having a breakdown.
Don't.
Like, I'm sorry.
No.
I would end up screaming at him.
Yeah. It was, honestly, I could just feel it. It happened 3 times. Luckily, nothing came of it, but I was like, just get me home.
I don't know much about panic attacks because I've only ever had like 1 or 2 in my life, but mine was really similar. My hearing went funny. Like that
Yeah, it was
noise in your ear.
It was muffled.
Oh,
I was
God.
like, what's gone on?
I like had that thing where I couldn't, I was like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I kept saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe.
What happened?
I was upset about something. Something to do with my dad. I just
really?
got so upset. Like normally if I'm really upset, I go angry. Normally. Like if somebody really hurts me, I'm like attack mode and I'll be like, but I just went full emotional breakdown. I just was like, and that ringing went in my ears and I couldn't breathe and I was just like, oh my God, oh my God. That was like the worst one I've ever had. And again, I threw up. I'm a very sicky person. Right, we're going to do the Strictly situation.
Yeah, let's do it. Do you want to read it or do you want me to?
It's a Strictly situation, it's a Strictly situation, it's a Strictly situation with Paige and G. Right, guys, it's Strictly situation time. We've had one.
Wait, you've changed it?
Have we?
I've just tried
Is
to
that
go
different
along
from
with
last week?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, maybe it's just a new flair. So if you are new here, we do a segment now where people write in their situations and then we read them out and dissect and discuss them and give best advice to the best of our ability, which if you've watched any previous ones is pretty damn shit.
Yeah.
So this listener's wrote in and she said, back in 2020, I fell in love with a married woman. We were good friends and I tried to kiss her one night, but she pushed me away and I just had to accept it was never going to happen. It ruined our friendship completely and I didn't see her then until 2023. So that's 3 years I didn't see each other. We were happy to put it in the past behind us and I didn't feel the way I used to, so it was all good. In a typical lesbian style, those feelings came flooding back. I didn't tell her at the time. However, just over a month ago, we slept together. She was drunk but said she didn't regret it and that always said if it feels right, then it can never be wrong. Mm-hmm. For background, this listener is a 41-year-old single lesbian. The friend that she's in love with is 50. She has 4 adult children and has been married for 25 years, but her husband doesn't live with her. I feel like we need more context there. Mm-hmm. She told her 2 weeks ago that the listener told her 2 weeks ago that she was completely in love with a bitech. What are you laughing at?
The lesbian.
I didn't mean that.
I'll leave that in because that's funny. We refer to ourselves as lesbians.
The lesbian. So the listener then basically sent her quite a lengthy text 2 weeks ago, basically saying that she's completely in love with her. She didn't reply to this text.
Ooh.
I know. They're speaking now. She's saying, I love her so much. She'd do anything for her. She doesn't want particularly to walk away. And at the end, she put, what the fuck do I do?
God, what did she do?
Yeah, so basically, she's in love with the best friend. They've slept with each other. But then the best friend's married to a man. And now she doesn't know what to do. Do you know what I'm going to say?
Leave.
Leave.
I'm there.
I'm going to say leave, baby girl. I'm going to say do it because there's so much mess around
That's
that.
never going to end like you want it to. That's
No.
never going to become that fairy tale situation. That's just going to go
West.
sideways. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually do it and then just write in and just let us know.
Let us know how you get on.
Give us the drama. That is going to be drama-filled situation.
I just worry that your heart's going to get hurt.
Oh, 100%. It already has.
It already
It's just
has.
going to carry on happening.
Yeah,
You've
and
got to get out.
you've got to get out. And I think you've slept together. Maybe that boundary shouldn't have been crossed, but it's happened now. We're there. It's
Yeah.
okay. Things happen.
Lesbians can get past that as a situation. I'd leave. You have to leave.
You have to leave. You will find somebody that is perfect for you. I think if it's that hard, it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
If something's meant to be, it'll be. So walk away from the situation, and whatever's meant to be will always come back to you.
Yeah.
So walk away. It might be hard. Let it cry, let it out, be upset. But I think walk away.
Yeah.
But you've got free will, so do what you wish.
Yeah. Good answer.
But that would be, if I was in that situation, I have been in that situation, and I walked away.
Yeah.
And I was the best thing I ever did.
What, you slept with a married woman?
No, she wasn't married. She was in a relationship.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
So you were the mistress.
So I'm a cunt. I know.
Gee.
I was 20.
Should we do red flag, green flags?
Yeah. Okay. So we put on the story to send in scenarios, and then we will decide if they are a red flag or they are a green flag.
Also, we've had quite a lot.
So many guys.
Oh, wow.
We've had so many
That's
responses.
the most.
I mean,
know.
it's one finger swipe, but it's still quite a lot.
My
Yeah.
partner better not be in there.
Oh, she's putting a lot.
Of course she has.
No, she doesn't
Yes.
really. She doesn't really.
Okay.
But we have got quite a lot. Always on the phone.
I'm going to say half a red flag, but if your job is to do with your phone, which all three of our jobs are, that for me is not a
Okay.
red flag.
All right. Always on the phone when you're just sitting on the sofa trying to watch TV with your partner.
I'm going to go red flag if it's impeding on like quality time.
Yeah, yeah. Ignore that one because we're all red flags there.
Red flag.
Boots meal deal.
Red flag because Tesco meal deal's better.
No, Boots meal deal is way better than Tesco.
You're
Oh
having a ball
no.
Well, you like Dilemma, so
there.
Dilemma.
Diet Lemon.
Dilemma. Stop trying to make it happen. You think a Boots meal deal is better than Tesco?
Yeah, 100%.
Carl?
No, it's not.
Sorry,
Tesco?
the Tesco
Tesco,
sandwiches are
100%.
wank.
What?
Constantly attempting to pay for things. Is that a red flag or a green flag? I think that's a green flag.
feel like it's-
Attempting.
Tempting.
I think when someone's like, I'll get this, it gives you the chance to go, no, I've got this. If they're just doing it and they're controlling about it,
That's
a
where
red
my
flag.
head went. It was
Yeah.
like controlling the situation, and then in my head I'm like, they're gonna throw it back, like they then throw it back in their face. But I don't know if that's just past trauma.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. If it's constantly like, no, I'm getting this for everything, maybe it's a bit of a red flag. But I think it's quite good when someone it's
nice.
a red flag when someone doesn't get their phone out of their pocket to pay.
That's a red
Or
flag.
their wallet.
That annoys
Apple Pay.
me.
Yeah.
That's a red flag. You know, them friends that are just like, they just take the piss.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have friends like that anymore because all my friends are amazing. But ugh.
Don't get on with your friends.
Huge waving in the air red flag.
Or if they don't have a circle of friends,
Yeah, I find that weird too.
yeah, that's a red flag.
Or like not
What's
even a
going on there?
circle, but they haven't got like friends,
At least one.
at least
Yeah,
one good
like
friend.
if you don't have a friend.
But if you don't get on with my friends, sorry,
Yeah, no. it's a
get in
no.
the bin.
Double or even triple texting.
Green flag, I do it all the time. I won't send it in one bulk message. I'll be like, hey,
Yeah.
next message, how are you?
That's why.
Is that what they mean?
You know, the constant texting when you haven't responded to them on purpose.
Oh yeah, piss off. Yeah, red
that's
flag.
what I'm getting from that. That's a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Ordering off a menu for you. Red flag for me. Don't order my food. I know what I want.
Someone
Did do it for me once, and I was like, oh,
I was gonna say, if I'm on a date and they were like, tell me what kind of things you like, and like, say if they chose the restaurant, tell me what the kind of things you like, and like, I'll order for you. I'd think that's so hot.
yeah, I know it is.
I'd be like,
yeah, but I think in this situation, I just think they mean I'm seeing it as a controlling situation.
yeah, that's a red flag.
Needing dessert after every meal. That's me.
That's
That's
a
a green flag.
That's a green flag.
That's a
Yeah.
green flag. There's always room for dessert.
Yeah.
Constant use of babe, darling, honey.
I'm do that. Sometimes it can be patronising.
Yeah.
In a work setting, red flag. But like, I'm always like, hey baby,
Yeah.
hey baby girl.
Do you want to know what I said to my partner today?
Oh my
I
god.
try and think of different things every day.
Oh no. Oh no. Here we go.
So yesterday was, hello, my gorge little sugar plum fairy pops.
Fucking hell. Jesus.
And today it was, hello, my little Casey popsicle stick with a blonde fluffy top.
Are you dead serious?
I'm being
dead
genuine-
ass.
Dead ass, yeah. Kiss, 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 kiss. Did you sleep okay? Kiss, 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 kiss.
Do you know?
Like, I used to be so cool. I used to be really cool.
Yeah, evidently. Evidently.
She's done to me. I'm
With
not
your
cool
blonde
anymore.
fluffy top.
Honestly.
Jesus.
Right, you ready for another one?
Yeah.
Wears classic Crocs for every occasion.
Red. Oh, I don't know actually.
I mean, my partner wears them around the house. I don't think.
Crocs for me are for the house, taking the bins out and camping.
Yeah.
Or like if you've got a foot injury.
Oh, this is an interesting one. It says he's cheated in every relationship bar one.
Duh.
Yeah, it's a red flag.
Just to add to that, listened to a podcast recently, Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
Kate Hudson was on there and she said something really interesting and I wanted to bring it to you. It just adds to that. She was saying, if you go into a relationship and they are honest from the start and said, I have cheated in every relationship I've ever had and it's been a problem for me, and you willingly go into that relationship and they cheat, can you be mad?
Yeah.
Can you be pissed off?
Yeah.
Depends what they follow up that with. If they say, I've changed,
Yeah.
then yeah. If they say, I haven't really changed, and you're still in the relationship, then
But then it's like if you got a rescue dog and they
Where's
said
this
to
going?
you, this dog has bit every hand that's like reached out to it, and you go, I'll still take it, and you get bit,
You can't be mad.
can you be mad?
You can't be mad. But for me personally, red flag.
Men that drive white BMWs.
I think that's
You drive a white BMW.
Yeah, but they
Red flag, red flag, red flag. You do drive a white. But that you are wankers though, aren't you?
yeah, I know.
You are
no, BMW
wankers.
drivers are wankers.
BMW drivers are and do you know who also are
Awful.
wankers? Tesla drivers. Fuck off. Such wankers.
By the way, they said men who drive BMWs.
Oh, okay. I mean, and ick.
Yeah,
Red flag, sorry.
that was Marnie. She put,
Was it?
Had to specify the man bit because you're a green flag, my vanilla cupcake.
My vanilla cupcake. You know what? If you were any flavour of cupcake, you would be vanilla. Oh, was that not?
You mean that as a nasty thing?
I don't.
You do. I
love vanilla cupcakes.
You little bitch over there.
What do you think you'd be?
I'd like to be a...
Maybe a caramel.
I don't like caramel. I don't fuck with that.
All right.
I like a peanut butter.
What would I be?
I think you'd be
Here we go.
red velvet.
That's not good, is it?
I don't like it personally.
Yeah,
but-
it's very rich and overbearing, isn't it? It's really overpowering, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. You know when
Yeah.
someone sprays too much perfume?
Yeah, I also do that too sometimes.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I do, don't
Yeah,
I?
I don't know. I can't. Well, I stink today anyway. So.
You do smell a bit of BO today. You don't.
Bitch.
We've chatted a lot of shit
We
tonight.
have, yeah.
And it's late, it's 8:30, we've all got lives.
Yeah. Well, we hope you've enjoyed.
We hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Yeah, me and Carl are going on holiday, so
Yeah, guys,
we're
have
going to have a well-deserved break.
Yeah, you are. Carl, please enjoy your break. Everybody in the comments tell Carl to have a nice holiday.
George is always on holiday. She just fuck off this pod, does she?
I bring the charisma.
If I'd have reacted then, it would have been good because I just looked at you blankly.
You're such a knobhead. Honestly. Honestly, you actually are a big fat knob.
Big fat. You know I struggle with how I look.
Right. I didn't know what. Okay, thanks guys. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thanks for watching.
you.
See
Love you. Bye.
soon.
Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye.